Hi, I'm Drew Ross. We're at my ski academy just outside of Orlando, Florida. What I'm going to do today is discuss some things involved with slalom skiing. Now, riding one ski isn't necessarily slalom skiing. Slalom skiing is the art of traveling back and forth. So pay attention over the next few minutes and I'll take you through some steps to really assist you in your quest to enjoy the sport more and more. Some important things to figure out when you're learning slalom skiing are going to be determining what foot forward you ski. Whether you're left foot or right foot is going to depend on more than whether you're left-handed or right-handed. It's going to depend really on what your comfort level is. It's kind of like surfing or wakeboarding or skateboarding. Just one way feels better than the other. What I've got with me here is an O'Brien Synchro, and this is an excellent ski for both the novice through advanced intermediate who's going to be running the slalom course and making some nice turns. The reason that this ski works so well is it's basically a hybrid ski of our tournament model skis, gone slightly wider. So it's made for the advanced enthusiast who may have a few extra pounds, or by the same token, maybe a completely fit machine, but at the same time isn't running top tournament speeds. We've got the transfer binding, which snugs up nicely, offers some good support, yet is fairly comfortable, and a toe piece. What the toe piece does is it allows learning to slalom ski to be a much easier process, because you're going to drop a ski starting on 2, and you're going to lift the heel of the drop ski and slowly slide your toes out. And when you release that ski, provided you've transferred your weight onto the ski, onto the leg or the foot that you're going to be skiing on, the toe piece is just the convenient place to put the foot, and you're off to the races. Now, once we've mastered dropping a ski, learning to ride one ski, the next step is obviously going to be moving along the lines toward getting up on one ski from the water. Now, to get up on one ski in the water, there are two schools of thought. One school of thought is going to be dragging a foot. The other school of thought is going to be getting up with both feet in. Now, if you're going to get up dragging a foot, what you're going to do is go ahead and have your knee bent right to your chest, and you just focus on freezing, staying compact, keeping the ski between you and the boat, not having the ski on too excessive an angle, because if the ski is on an excessive angle, like say this, as we start to have the boat pull us out of the water, it's going to be pushing a lot of water. So we want to have just a slightly gentler plane, keeping the tip up. And here's a very important thing to remember. Always put the rope on the side of the ski that your free foot is relative to the foot that's in the ski. So for example, if you're a right foot forward skier, you're going to want to have the rope on the left hand side of the ski. Next step that's very important to remember when we're learning to get up on one ski. If you're a right foot forward skier, it's going to be okay for the ski tip to be pointing to the right. In fact, I encourage you to go ahead and point the ski tip to the right. It's okay if the ski tip is, say, 30 or even 40 degrees to the right, because as the boat pulls, it's going to straighten it out. However, should the ski tip be even 1 degree to the left, game over. The boat's going to pull and the tip's going to go down. So always pay attention. If you're left foot forward, keep the ski tip slightly to the left. If you're right foot forward, keep the ski tip slightly to the right, and it's going to be a much easier experience. When getting up, it's important to think about having your center of mass balanced over the ski and a close distance from the ski. If, as the boat's pulling, we're premature in extending our legs, you're going to find that things get awfully unstable. So just focus on keeping the knee bent right to the chest. Think about the buttocks sitting right on top of that front foot heel, and just try to stay in a compact position, where we keep the ski between us and the boat, and think about maintaining the tip direction to the outside as the boat pulls. Assuming that we're successful in doing just these simple things, we're going to feel the ski rise. Once you feel the ski rising on the water, planing, you've got a stable surface, and similarly you can go ahead and stand up. As the skier stands up, it's important to think about keeping the chest up and the lower body ahead, so that the ski doesn't suck back underneath you. So just think about, as we rise, keeping the hips forward, the chest up, and always make subtle, gentle movements. Boat driving. When it's time to take a skier who's learning how to get up out of the water on one ski, it's important to remember a strong acceleration is going to jerk the handle right from their hands. So just think about easing the throttle up Now we want the pull to be firm because we don't want there to be an excessively long drag period. But like anything, a strong sudden burst of throttle is going to certainly change the balance of the skier and make things difficult. So just apply a firm, steady throttle to the skier, and more than likely successful result. Another body position key when learning to get up on a single ski. You may want to stay with the knuckles up grip. It keeps the shoulders level and makes things easy for the skier. Now, as the skier progresses into making some turns and slalom skiing, the baseball grip, meaning one palm up, one palm down, is going to be the preferred method. Ideally, although it's not a golden rule, a right foot forward skier is going to be left palm up, and vice versa. A left foot forward skier is going to be right palm up. These grip configurations are going to aid in the symmetry of the skier. They're going to really assist the offside. Now, that being said, if you happen to be comfortable with only one grip and it's not the way that I've mentioned, you're in good company. A number of the world's top skiers go ahead and ski with what we call reverse grip. Rope lengths. Okay, now that we've mastered dropping a ski and we're even toying with getting up on one, edge control is becoming important, and actually making weight crossings is our challenge. Let's pay attention to what rope length we're on. For the novice slalom skier who's looking to improve, 15 off is the line length for you. It's long enough that we're not going to be dealing with slack rope issues, yet at the same time it's short enough that there's a bit of a swing involved from side to side. That 75-foot line can be tedious. It's tougher to generate speed with, and unless you're just an awfully young lightweight junior, I'd recommend against it and going with 15 off. We want to think about using our feet to edge the ski in each direction. We want to build speed on the way to the wake, and we want to think about keeping the ski on edge right through both wakes, and then we want to have a nice smooth transition to the outside where we can start the next arc, the subsequent arc, and have a smooth continual turn on the other side that will result in another nice fast wake crossing. Proper body alignment is going to be critical too when wanting to work on advanced edge control and wake crossings. So if the skier can think about having his feet, ankles, knees, hips in alignment. So feet, ankles, knees, hips, such that the center of mass is over the center of the ski, and the pull from the rope is going to channel down the body and through the feet in a straight line. There's going to be a much better result. What we want to avoid is the chest going down, the midsection dropping behind, and all the pull coming through the lower back. It's not just for health reasons, it's not an efficient way to ski. Another very important component of slalom skiing to consider is our vision. Vision is one of the most valuable tools we've got while we're out there. Now, a novice maneuver that we all fall into the temptation of frequently is going to be to try to lead with our vision, and we associate turning our head in the direction that we're trying to travel with assisting our turn. Now, it's important to remember that our upper body movements will often just frustrate what's going on where it matters from the water up. Let's use the vision to be a key sort of for perspective and balance and awareness. It's important to delay the rotation of the vision until we're essentially at the wake and heading out to the next buoy line. If I can think about my eyes being the tool with which I use to maintain a level perspective, a level horizon, and albeit I'm spotting the buoy and I can I know where things are, but I'm not necessarily using my vision to guide my direction of travel. I can allow the lower body to do its thing, and the movements that I focus on from the hips down are going to be effective. Now that we've gone over some keys and tips that are going to make our slalom skiing more productive, let's get out there on the water.